Hey everyone, and welcome to Race City Marine. Today we're going to take on a tour of one of our pre-owned boats. This is our 2016 Super Nautique G23. If you have any other questions on this boat or the rest of our new and used inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. So this boat here is primarily finished off in anthracite metal flake. You'll notice the thermal yellow stripe, however, and then there's mystic white for the lower section of the hull. For the interior, you'll see more white for the upholstery along with yellow accents, and then mocha brown for the entire C-deck flooring. Now at the back of this G, up underneath, there's the integrated surf pipe exhaust. This is going to make the boat ride much quieter, but it's also going to put all those fumes into the prop stream, so that way your riders won't inhale any of that. There's also this NCRS trim tab in front of that to help further the trim of the boat, of course, and then on both sides in the hull is NSS. This is Nautique surf system to really help further shape that wave for your left-footed and your right-footed riders. Above the swim platform, you'll notice there's a ski pylon along with a grab handle, and then for the first step into the boat, you can actually open this up, and this can act as a cooler. You can put in wet items as needed, and you'll notice more C-deck material on top to give you an evenly stepped, nice walk through into the boat. As we enter this G-Series boat now, you'll notice there's even more C-deck material on this transom seat, so that way you don't have to step on any of the upholstery. Now on both sides of this walkthrough, you'll notice these massive storage lockers. They're lined in more of the C-deck material to keep them drier and to keep them cleaner, and this boat also has the subfloor ballast, so you won't see those hard tanks underneath, allowing you to have more of that storage. Now powering this boat is the PCM H6. This has about 450 horsepower, so definitely plenty of power for the size of this boat. And then once we close everything up, you'll notice the wraparound seating. You'll notice all of these cushions are on hinges as well. Behind the driver, there's a rear-facing cushion, and then when you lift this one up, you have access into those storage lockers, so you can put in larger items like skis or anything like that. You'll also notice this boat has a heater system, so you have those too. With this flip-up seat, when you have riders behind the boat, you have this bench here where you can catch all that action from. So it's really nice and quick to operate. You have more storage on this side, similar to the opposite side, of course. And then you have two more rear-facing seats on this passenger side. You have the rear lounger in this configuration, or you can flip up this cushion and have someone seated there. You have a leg cut out, you could have two people here, and then you're back into that rear lounger. And then underneath this passenger seat, you have a ton of space. You'll notice there's the integrated wastebasket, there's a speaker, and a very deep compartment to place in additional items. There's also a locking glove box up top where you have your head unit for your Polk audio. There's also some auxiliaries and plenty of storage. And this boat also has a hidden spot for the cooler, so no one has to get up out of their seat. That is a nice integration to see. Working our way to the driver's seat now, it does swivel, moves forwards and backwards. There's also a height adjustment too. And with the leg cutout here, you can have the seat facing forwards and comfortably sit in it sideways. You can talk to everyone on the boat, monitor your rider, and still, of course, keep your eyes facing forwards. Now to my right, there's a large armrest. There's also shortcuts for the screen, so you have cruise control, rider profiles, your music. There's a throttle adjustment. You have a lot of storage and a cup holder down below. There's also the keypad with your engine start, stop, bilge, blower, and horn. You can look at your rider profiles. You have different diagnostics. You can pull up the navigation as well and monitor a few other settings. You'll notice too, there's an adjustable steering wheel, so that way you can get that into a good position. And then on the left side, you have even more storage with some auxiliaries, and you have a heater for your driver. You'll notice the large mirror up top, and then in the walkway here, you have access to that wastebasket on one side, and then your battery access on the opposite side. And then moving on to the bow now, you'll notice there's more of the C-deck material on the upper rails there, making it easier to enter and exit. And you can also remove this middle cushion up front, and now you have a step to enter and exit from the bow. These cushions on both sides are also on hinges, just like in back. So that way you have more storage for life jackets or smaller items. And you also have armrests. So you can turn these into forward-facing captain's chairs where you have grab handles, speakers, more cup holders too. And then last up, as you can tell, this has a massive bimini. You can fold the bimini. You can also fold the tower down as well, so you have the lock and unlock levers on both sides. The tower will fold to about the line of the windshield, and with the bimini folded up, it makes it great for storing it. You can trailer the boat that way, or if you're going under a low bridge, you can easily collapse it. There's also two tower speakers up top, and then there's swivel board racks, so you can easily rotate these in. They have the bungee system, and you can accommodate several size boards with those. But there's a look at one of our 2016 Super Nautique G23s. This boat's in really good condition for its age. If you have any other questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, again, you can take a look at our contact information down in the description, and we look forward to seeing you all out on the water. you.